I know the saying in 2020 is going to be 2020 vision, but that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. What is the vision for 2020 for Talks with TJ? Because trust me, it definitely involves 20,000 subscribers or more by the end of the year. Everybody, it's your girl TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains, Two Swoosh Crew. Happy New Year. I hope that you made it through safe, you made it through well, you made it through just in an amazing mood, vibe, disposition. That's what we got to focus on in 2020. It is a year of freedom, of stress, of just so much that occurred in 2019, and we have moved on along past it. And your girl, just like my shirt says, okay, ambition is the goal for 2020. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you are subscribed, you already know what it is. Let's rock together in the comment section. One thing I pride myself on, because I am still small enough to be able to do this, is engage with you all on a very personal level, and I love doing that, even if it's just hearting a comment. Sometimes it is hard depending on how many comments a video may receive, but I love being able to give you all that interaction, and you give me positive feedback that you enjoy it and you appreciate it as well. So thank you so much. I will definitely continue to do my best to always do that. If you're brand new, I have no idea what brought you here, and I say that all the time because I'm able to check and see maybe the avenue of which new subscribers or new viewers come to my page, but I'm just always curious, how is it that people find out about me? Because understand this, I, during certain times, may encourage you all to share the content, definitely the budgeting, money management content that is on my channel, because this channel was about, it's pretty much hashtag more than sneakers, okay? There's so much more that goes into my channel, because I don't just have a channel focused on buying sneakers and reviewing sneakers. It's also about the money management, the behind the scenes, what you need to do before you ever go out to buy a sneaker, because business and your needs and priorities need to be taken care of first, long before a sneaker is ever in the works. That's just how I feel, that's how I live, and that's exactly how I think is a good way for young people to approach this. They see so many of us up here, and a lot of us are older, and I don't mean older by like we have to be 60 or 70 years old, but older in the sense that we may be older than some of our viewers, definitely the viewership if they are younger, anywhere from 12 to 20, which means we're a little bit more established in our lives than you are. So trying to sprint and get what you see maybe a sneaker YouTuber that's 30 or 35 have when you were very young still, that's just not the smartest way to go about it. So that's what I try to touch on in my videos here. I will continue to touch on that. So a lot of ambition, a lot of things that I'm excited about. Most importantly, what I'm excited about, the 10K giveaway. So I announced this yesterday on New Year's Eve, the 10K giveaway. So no, not at 10K yet, okay? The whole point is the details have been announced of what it is you need to do. So please make sure that you check in with that video. It will be linked below for every single video moving forward past December 31st of 2019 until I reach 10,000 subscribers. When I do that, I will go ahead and pick the winners, and I'll do the announcement video just like I did for the 5K giveaway that I had in October. And thank you again for all of those that participated, and for my 3 winners. You guys are amazing. I see you still engaging on the channel all the time, and this isn't closed to content creators, so if you so choose to want to enter, you can do that. The soulmates Marcus and Keanu were one of my winners, so you guys can win just like any of my other subscribers that are just viewers can win as well. And yes, this little gem did come in, so it came in, no joke, a few minutes after I filmed and premiered the video for the giveaway details. Of course, this gets delivered, so I went ahead and had it ordered just so I had it available. There was no problem. So you guys are always curious and you want this one. So I actually have a gold one here, and this is exactly what the first place winner will receive along with the 3 other items in their package. So first, second, and third place, you guys all have packages. So please just make sure that you are entering. So what does it take? And I'll just run through the details really quick, but they will be in the description box below. First off, you kind of do need to be subscribed, okay? Some of you have your settings at the private where I may not be able to see that you're subscribed, but trust me, like the fact that I know a lot of you will engage or won't engage gives me a good idea of who's subscribed and who isn't. But go ahead and subscribe. And yes, this is going to be one of the times I say it does help and benefit you to like and share the content, because when you do, it gets it out to other people, which means they'll subscribe, which means as soon as we hit 10K, I do the giveaway, and you have just as much a chance, if not more, than other people, because so many are not going to follow all the details of the actual giveaway, and I double check if you've done everything. So rule number one, you need to be following me on Instagram at talks.with.tj. Rule number two, you need to make sure you're following all of the sponsors that are involved, whether that's Sneakerheads Clothing Line, 8 and 9, Cuzzo Clothing, or Hang Your Soul. You need to be following all of them, and all of their information is below as well. So just click on it and make sure you hit follow. And then finally, on the giveaway video, so not this video, not tomorrow's video, not any video prior to the New Year's Eve video, on my New Year's Eve video, which is the 10K announcement, for the details, you need to comment hashtag 2SwooshCrew. Once you do that, you have completed all the steps and you are pretty much entered. And as soon as we reach that milestone, I will do a giveaway, and then I'll also showcase what I have for myself. So let's just talk about 2020 goals. I know that everybody wants to do the new year, new me, and I don't knock people for doing that. That's perfectly fine if that's how you want to do it. I just say that no matter what, when you set goals, please make sure they are smart, okay? And if you are not aware of what that means, they need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be attainable. They also need to be realistic and time-based. So please don't have some insane goal, because I'm not saying that you couldn't possibly, in an amazing ideal world, hit it, but disappointment comes from the gap of expectations or frustration comes from the gap of expectations and what you actually experience, okay? So if I have an expectation of X and I only experience Y, whether it be from something I'm embarking on a journey, or, behavior or support, it doesn't matter. But if I expect X, all I get is Y, there's frustration there in that gap, and that's what happens to a lot of people. They are very ambitious at the start of a new year, start of a new decade, and then when everything starts to fall apart for those goals because they were extremely just out there, I should say, it hurts, and it becomes discouraging, and you really no longer want to pursue anything. So I don't want you guys to put yourselves in that position. So make sure that you are creating smart goals for yourself. Make sure you have goals for different areas of life, whether it be personal, working on yourself, whether it be health and fitness related, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional, whether it be regarding to social media, whether it be expanding your own brand, professional. There are a lot of different things that you can set goals for. I'm just going to touch on a few, and we'll continue to expand on these as we go through January of the brand new year 2020. So first and foremost, when it comes to this channel, because you guys are my fan, when it comes to this channel, 20K in 2020 is the mantra. You guys are going to see that all over the videos moving forward. So just be aware of that. You are going to see 20K in 2020. That is exactly what I'm focused on. More focused than ever. I'm having to step into the reality of all the belief you all have in me, the belief that other creators and friends and brands have in me. I need to go ahead and embrace that. I think for so long I've downplayed that, and I need to go ahead and just embrace it and own it. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's going to take a little bit, because yes, I above all else want to be a humble individual who lets you know that I'm up here to add value and to help you. That's exactly what I'm here for. That's why my budgeting ebook is available every day for free. I'm here to be able to help, and we can just kick it and vibe. Yes, it's an avenue of revenue for me, but I always want you guys to know I'm the same person that I was long before, when I didn't really have any subs. So 20K in 2020, let some people tell it. It's going to be like 20K by June of this year. I don't know if that's what's happening. If that's what's happening, God willing, I'm all for it. And I thank you guys for that support. So 20K in 2020, the direction for the channel, I already have a lot of content planned out. You guys pretty much knew me as a person that created daily content in 2019. I never intended for that to happen, and in some ways that could continue, in some ways it could not. So I don't want you to become discouraged or mad at me if it doesn't happen. If I fall back on not doing daily, it'll still be 4 to 5 days a week, but I do need to make sure I find that balance for myself, because in terms of a mental aspect, I need to make sure that I am spending that time with friends and family when I can. I work a lot, so what you guys don't see behind the scenes, I think you guys actually have the misconception that like all I do is work at Kids Foot Locker. No, that's a side job. Honestly, it's a side job. Me being an assistant manager at Kids Foot Locker is a side job. So I work for a top Fortune 100 company. That's my career, okay? And I'm never going to disclose to you which one, but that is my career, okay? So I work there 40 corporate hours a week, okay? And then I log another 25 at Kids Foot Locker. So just to start out with, before we ever mention YouTube, I'm at 65 hours a week. Then I put in the time for YouTube, whether it's filming, editing, getting back to you all. That's another whole part-time job. And then, yes, I work out on a very consistent basis. I fell off for my standards in 2019, and I am going to be so much better about that in terms of everything. So in 2020, it's just more consistency, because when you create and you work a lot, it makes it difficult for you to make that mental push to push other things to the side to make sure you get to the gym. And that's exactly what I'm still going to do, though. And like I said, I have other creators helping hold me accountable, whether it is Mike the Compass, aka A Sneaker Life, whether it's Sniper Jones, whether it's Jumperman Chris. We are all making sure we hold each other accountable to get to the gym. We got to be our best selves, as we are all pushing for different goals. I know some of them have 100K in mind. I have 20K in mind, because your girl is still small here in these YouTube streets. But so 20K in 2020. Some of the content I may fall back on the frequency of posting, just because I really want to make sure I'm enjoying life, because I get to the point where I just work and work on the channel, and I don't necessarily even sleep sometimes. And I love it. I'm excited, but I know I got to do better about taking care of myself. So those are the goals in terms of the channel. I would like to know from you all, are there certain things you would like? You know, I don't always do the traditional sneaker content stuff, but are there things you would like? I'm not really a live person, because those are other lanes that are really a lot of people have already ventured into. And is that something you would want? Or are there other discussions, topics you may want talked about on the channel? So you can drop those comments below in the comment section of this video. In terms of sneakers, spending money, and clothes, we're going to dive more into these. So I'll give you the bigger picture view. When it comes to sneakers, I do have a deliberate set list that I kind of want to stick to. I'm trying to be really intentional. I have a lot of goals, because my sneaker goals and clothing goals do kind of tie in with my financial goals. So I had to cash flow a lot on the fly in 2019, and your girl was able to do it all. You didn't see me hurting for any pickups. Your girl was able to do a lot, but no matter what, whether I have it or not, a lot of times when I have it, I still choose to go do other things and not pick up a shoe. And you guys see that. I'm very honest. I may tell you I like a shoe. It doesn't mean it's a must-have, and it doesn't mean I'm buying it just so you all can see it on the channel. That's not necessarily how I operate. So I have a lot of goals that I simultaneously want to hit in 2020, because it will set myself up for so much more success in 2021 personally behind the scenes. So that is what I'm focusing on there. When it comes to sneakers itself, like I said, I have a set list. I really don't want to go over 12 for the year, but we all know how that went in 2019. I may or may not have bought 28, 29 pairs of sneakers in 2019. So with clothing, I want to spend a lot less. My goal, so I will say this, my goal is to, when it comes to like the Nike Jordan apparel that I get at work all the time on discount, I actually plan to just try and limit myself to the employee appreciation times in which I buy a lot of things, because I think that's just smarter, a better use of my money. Now, when it comes to me having to avoid H&M and other places that I love shopping, pray for me, please. Please pray for me. Please pray for me. I really don't want to spend over $1,000 when it comes to clothes this year, but I don't know how much faith I have in myself. And then finally, in terms of sneakers itself, this channel, I guess, or content as a creator, I would like to venture out into traveling. There are some new things in the works, new deals being worked out that I'm going to share with you all very, very soon. So please stay tuned for that. But I'm trying to set it up. This is nothing promised yet, but I am trying to set it up where I travel at least twice this year and go to events or have something where you all can engage and interact with me. I'm not promising 2 Sneakercons or anything. I would like to attend at least 1 Sneakercon, and we will go ahead and discuss that very soon. But I do plan to attend at least 1 Sneakercon. I plan to attend, kind of create my own, kind of, I guess, event visit, time, connection, pretty much building connections in 2020 is what it's going to be about. So I'm going to maximize the time that I have to travel to do a number of different things. And one of them I hope is to engage with you all, share some time with you, get to know some of you guys, and, you know, maybe do some shopping or something with you. So as those details get worked out, I'll be able to share more and more with you as we go through 2020. But 2020 is the year where, if it's not serving the purpose of peace, progress, and positivity, I don't have time for it. And I will let you know that up and down 40 ways from Sunday. That is exactly how I'm approaching this year. I hope you are approaching it the same. I hope you're excited. I hope you have done all the things you need to do to enter the 10K giveaway. I hope you are ready for when we hit 20K, because I got to step my game up and give you guys more gifts. But at least I do have the Nike pendant here that you guys will receive in gold. You guys know I rock the silver one. I thank you so much. Let's start this brand new year off amazing. We are holding nothing back in 2020. Thank you so much again. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new year. We all gotta grow up, right?